think prescription drug abuse is nowadays a lot more common.
Doing this is not, even though you have a prescription, obviously it's not good for your health. Talking about controlled medications, and when I talk about controlled medications, those are medications that are controlled by the DEA. That means for a physician or a dentist or nurse practitioner to write a prescription to you, they must have a DEA license. It also means that when you share those with somebody else, it's against the law. You're diverting a controlled substance. So the primary drug, the drug that is identified when they come in as being the primary problem, tends to be opioids. In other I married a man who's still my husband, who I love dearly, and right before our wedding, he had to have his wisdom teeth taken out. And he was given a prescription for Percocet, actually Percocet. And he was given a prescription with a refill. And within a 2-day period, he had taken probably 30 Percocets. 30. He said, Carol, these things are great, man. I love these things. But here is the take-home message for you. So remember I said that we thought that there would be differences between self-treaters and sensation seekers? Those 20% that liked the way that opioid felt, like my husband, he really liked it. Well, there are differences. They're statistically significant differences that are important to consider. So for medical users, start at the side with medical users. They don't, in general, these are 12 to 17-year-olds that have had a prescription and use it simply as prescribed. Okay? They use it just as they should. And they don't really have too many bad behaviors, okay, for lack of a better word. And the self-treaters look about the same. They also don't have too many bad behaviors. There's no statistical significant difference between the medical users and the self-treaters. But boy, you start looking at the sensation seekers, those kids that are using pills because of the way it makes them feel, or to party more, and they start looking like those kids with drug problems. They look like drug addicts. They look like the kids that are going to end up in drug treatment. These are irresistible impulses once you become addicted. You can almost not resist them. It takes a very, very strong person to recover. Very strong.